You guys ever watch Ice Age?
Yeah.
You know who your dog is, right? So Ice Age 3, there is a character, they go to the dinosaurs or whatever, and there's like, I don't know if his name is Scar or whatever, but he literally is your dog. I believe he has one eye.
Really?
And he's just this is like, yeah, I'm like gonna save the day, and it's like a funny character, but he looks so much like your dog, it's funny.
3.
All right, so I'm gonna have everybody line up. We're now gonna go for a short little walk, and I wanna test everybody's heel and flipping from side to side so we can see where you're at. And then we're gonna do some pairing and walking as a group a little bit differently than we typically do. So I'll have everybody line up like we do, 5 feet from everybody, and then we're gonna get started. All right, is there anybody that doesn't know what I'm talking about when I say I want you to flip your dog from side to side? One person. You weren't here. Is there anybody that's confident that they can show off how to do it? Not your way, not the Holly flip, not the behind the back. All right, let's see what Holly's got.
Riley. Yep. Switch.
Nicely done, nicely done. And then come back here. Nice. Then make a right U-turn.
Going from right to left. Left to right, she does pretty good.
Switch. Switch.
Nice.
Good.
So she's using the leash, she's using her body, she's using her steps, and she's using the e-collar. That's 4 things, and her voice. So that's 5 things that are going into how to flip your dog from side to side. As you're moving, you're allowing that forward step to create your dog's motion forward, drawing them this way, using the leash to show them this kind of guidance to come here. So you're literally taking 1 step forward, almost like 1 step back kind of, as you draw the dog, and then another step into position. I don't know how to drive stick shift, but it feels like I'm cranking that gear. That's what's happening. So just know you have to kind of get back to get the dog in. As we go through, raise your hand if you need help. Let's start going though. I want you guys to do it like 5 times. So it needs to flip to the left, to the right at least 5 times, and then we're gonna switch it up. So once you've done it 5 times, stop, okay? You could go.
I thought we were all going together.
We are, but you're leading the train. I love you guys. Your problem is that the dog's looking at that squirrel, not you. So it's like whatever your dog's doing right now, it's on autopilot. It's like if I was walking next to you and I'm not listening to you, and I'm just like, yeah, no, totally. Yeah, for sure, yeah. And you're like, well, you are walking with me, but look, your dog's head is... So yeah, it's just that's the challenge that you have. So just know that you have to flip the dog from side to side and notice that your dog's head isn't helping.
Okay. So is there anything I can do to get the head to turn besides?
So for instance,
put him in a head brace?
Off. I'm trying to find the dog's number. that gets the dog, because you see how your dog's literally walking
Yeah.
like this. It doesn't even know where it's going. Hey, excuse me. Excuse me. Hey. Excuse me. Thank you. Off. Hey. But like, that's your game. So what you need to do is you need to become the dog that's walking like this, and you need to be the human that's just going, look at me. You must look at me. And I'm just staring at the dog going, is the dog focused? Is it not focused? I know, it's a little bit hot. But you need to be staring at your dog's head. What do you got? You got an itch? I gotcha. I gotcha. But do you get that?
Yeah.
It's like you got to get to know your dog.
Okay.
And if your dog's not giving you attention, the game is get its attention, keep its attention.
Okay. Come on, babe.
So you guys can kind of just walk on the grass, and I want you to do it at least maybe 4 more times now that we're on the grass and your dog isn't as hot. So your dog, like a lot of dogs, they move their butt different than they move their front half. Your dog moves that booty.
Yes.
So stand right there, come. First, get the dog's attention. Heel.
That's what he's doing with me.
Okay, so that I am now using my leg to stop the dog from doing what it was doing, and I now need to help the dog fully. So come. Hey! Sometimes they have to learn the full circle. They get stuck because they're so it's like Zoolander. Zoolander can't turn left.
Yeah.
If you're so used to only making right turns, when you go to make the left, you almost go, I gotta go this way. That's what your dog's doing. So just kind of practice going
I walk with him.
heel.
And get down.
I'm going wide though, and then in, and then maybe wider, and then there. Your dog will do it. Every one of these dogs will do it.
Okay.
It's just there's something missing in terms of showing the dog what it's missing. I want everyone to know if your dog's having difficulty, 1, your dog can do this. 2, this experience is 100% a balance of helping you show your dog what we want and what it's missing, which is why it's difficult, right? There's something that it's missing if it's not doing it perfectly. Guess what? There's also something that you're missing if your dog isn't doing it perfectly, because now you're not showing the dog. So it's this balance of helping you help your dog. Like we say, if you can help your dog live a better life, you'll live a better life. If you can help your dog see the picture clearly, it'll do it perfectly every time. So it's helping the dog and you guys, we gotta work together. Just know everybody, but that's good. Now try it. Nice! Now the hard one. Go wide, go wide, go wide, go wide, go wide, go wide. Nicely done, nicely done! That's what I'm talking about. Great job. Anybody else unable to do it? You did it when we first started, but come on. Let's do it. I don't like doing push-ups, but I need somebody to help me work through that excuse. Well, now we're changing the rules.
That's why she doesn't like it.
All right, so let's see what you got first.
Okay,
Oh my goodness, look at that proper heel sit. So go left wide. What? What?
She did it.
That was perfect. Now do the other side. You just wanted some positive reinforcement. She did amazing. Let's give it to her.
You can always do it, though. Too.
That's fine. If she doesn't always do it,
Always sometimes.
guess what? I've been trying to eat a salad every single day. I can honestly say I've had like 60 salads. I'm still eating a few burgers and French fries. I'm not gonna eat a salad every single day. I had Thai food last night, spicy shrimp. I'm not gonna be as consistent every day. You gotta switch it up. Your dogs are gonna vary, but if you're consistent, they'll be consistent. And then you'll get to this comfortable level where the dog's like, okay, I get it. When we go out in public, this is how I act, you know? But all it is effective communication. All right, we're gonna do something differently because the blacktop is hot. All right, so what we're gonna do now is you guys are going to go on the edge and we're gonna walk as a individual but pack group. Be mindful of how the dogs are acting next to each other. What we're going to do is advance a little bit where you're gonna bring your dog onto this side. You're gonna bring this dog, and I want them to all get closer and closer together and just kind of experiment with how your dog reacts when it's on your left, when it's on your right, when there's another dog next to it. So I'll have you guys start going first. So when you get to the edge, Holly, you're gonna make a hard right turn and you're officially gonna be the
A hard right?
a hard left. Good. And all right, now you guys are gonna go. And then just kind of walk slower and slower and stick with your group. Don't forget to let your dog know if they're doing a good job. Be mindful of how your dog is perfectly walking, but still looking at the squirrels.
Yes.
So just find that number to get him to look. Is his head looking at you? It should look at you every 5 steps. If you can at least try to do that, where it's like, okay, he looks, and then he looks at you.
Ben.
For every 3 seconds he gets to look at a squirrel, he better acknowledge that you're letting him.